Hello. So, I have a story, and it involves burgers and tears. So, I used to work fast food, and I'm here to complain about it. I was in college, and there really aren't many jobs for baby adults without a specialized skill. It's basically just fast food or retail. And being the closet diva that I am, I hated being in a job where it was implied I had no skill. Every day I would go into work like, oh, the travesty! Now I shall never earn father's respect! But it's just really demoralizing to have a middle-aged lady with a stacked bob yell at you about a freaking burger. And then that happens a dozen more times. By the way, if you have not had the pleasure of working fast food, the person who hands you the food is not the one who made it. Half the time, I wouldn't even know what was in the bag, and I would get asked stuff like, did you put the pickles and the ketchup on the side and wrap it up like a burrito like I asked? Dude, the reason this place is the size of a full kitchen is because it has a full staff. It's not just the two guys at the window running around like chickens with their heads cut off, and people stare in the window while they wait. It gets creepy. Why do that? It's like stabbing the button for the elevator to come. That's not gonna make it come any faster, you animal. Just once, I wanted to press my hands on the window and stare back like... I freaking hated working drive-thru, but I was always put there. I think it may have been because I do try to stay upbeat and I like to make people smile. And I'm also very good at hiding resentment. So my manager was like, oh, you'd be perfect as our face to the public. It didn't help that the place I worked at, the turnover rate was so high. It seemed like every couple weeks we'd have an entirely new staff because everyone had quit. So half the staff was new and didn't know what they were doing. So cars would be lined up out to the road, waiting for 20 minutes for a $2 burger, and then I'd open the window like, hi, hello, how are you? What the f took you so long? I had one guy cuss me out because his coffee was hazelnut instead of vanilla, and he demanded to know why. I'll tell you why I did it, sir. I did it because I'm depraved. And one lady asked for new fries because the ones she was eating were cold. Like she asked for new fries while eating the ones that she said she didn't want. Then one year there was a killer clown scare. That was fun. And a guy drove up to my window in a scary clown mask. He just ordered a water. And then I'd have it happen multiple times where someone would drive up like, oh, there wasn't anyone at the first window, so I drove past. Can I pay here? Oh, that's fine. Yo, slut. First of all, there's always someone at the first window. And second, your order was put on the register at that window. Your money can only go in that register. And they can't take any more orders until you pay at that register, so congrats, Deborah. You just caused a pileup behind you. Now I have to take your coins and run through this narrow passage to that first register while other people are trying to squeeze through here with frozen food and hot grease. Not to mention, to keep this place sanitized, the entire floor back here is mopped like every half hour. So I have to run across wet floor without breaking my fat little neck so you can get your precious burger within the next 2 minutes. There, I hope you choke on it. But the best worst customer I ever had was the coffee lady. The coffee lady always wanted 2 large mocha frappuccinos, caramel drizzled around the edge of the cups before adding whipped cream, then hot fudge. I come in every day, they always get it wrong. So stop coming here. Well, she didn't stop going there. She came in every single day, and then one day a new person had made her drink wrong, and she lost her mind. And she wasn't the first angry customer that I'd had that day, so at that point, I was on the verge of tears. So another worker who had been there a while jumped in, quickly whipped up the drinks, threw open the window, and said, here, and closed the window. Then the lady taps on the window and goes, I ordered fries with that. Receipt? No, you didn't. If you want fries, get back in line. I was like, aren't you afraid of losing your job? And she just cocked her eyebrow at me and went, nope. My hero. Moral of the story is, be nice to fast food workers, because otherwise you look either like a bully or like an idiot. Or both. Especially both. Especially if you come in with a very specific order and then don't pay at the first window. Just stop eating fast food, everybody. It's bad for you. So I made this video because I'm about to start my first professional job just as soon as my licensing paperwork gets passed, and I've been thinking back on all the jobs I've had and hated before, and how glad I'll be to not have to work those jobs. So let me know down in the comments what kind of fast food stories you guys have or other horrible job stories. It makes me feel better about myself when I'm not the only one complaining. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess whenever I post next, then I will see you. Much love!